Bonfire Adventures MD Sarah Kabu has finally responded to viral allegations of assault after CCTV footage surfaced online showing an individual believed and holding a knife forcefully injecting a woman from her house. The footage dated 09/07/2024 quickly went viral, sparking a public outcry, with many speculating that the woman in the video was Kabu's house help. In a video posted on social media, Sarah addressed the claim, stating that the woman in the video was not her house help and accused those behind the allegations of launching a smear campaign against her. "This is my home and that woman is not my house girl. I won't hide behind the keyboard to defend myself." She also hinted at revealing the true identity of her house help, inviting her followers to stay tuned for more updates. The viral video gained significant attention, with Kabu sharing that it was the reason she had to come home early. "Today, I had to come home early because I was trending on Twitter. I understand someone is claiming to be my house girl and alleging assault. I want to set the record straight. This is my home, and that woman is not my house girl. This is a smear campaign, and I won't hide behind the keyboard. Stay tuned because I will introduce my real house girls to you." The incident comes at a time when cases of violence against women are on the rise in Kenya. Femicide, the killing of women due to their gender, has become a growing concern. President William Ruto recently pledged to provide more resources to authorities to tackle femicide and protect women. Well, moving on to our second story of the day is that of Vanessa Mudi and Nikita Kering. The US-based Tanzanian singer Vanessa Mudi explained why she doesn't know Kenya's Nikita Kering, and according to the mother of two, she mostly listens to gospel music. "How don't you know Nikita Kering?" Disappointed. A disappointed fan asked her. Vanessa responded, stating, "I am so out of the loop, lol. I listen mostly to worship and gospel music. I just googled her. She is amazing." In 2020, Vanessa had shocked many after announcing her decision to quit music. Speaking on her podcast, Deep Dive with Vanessa Mude, the songbird said that while she loves music, the industry itself is demonic and it steered her down the wrong path. "I don't know who needs to hear this, but my mission is to be a light. I know that I will probably disappoint a few people, and that's okay. I know that my fans don't wanna hear this, but guess what? I am never gonna be too far away from you, trust me. The reason why I had to leave the industry is because I needed to choose my life. The music industry is demonic. People will tell you half truth about what goes on, and the truth is I just wanna be an advocate for honesty and beauty, and a sincere advocate for what facing your demons can do for you," she stated during that podcast which she did in 2020. She later clarified her earlier post where she denied quitting music altogether, explaining that she was only taking a break to focus on raising her young family. At the time, she said, "I took a break from music because I was dealing with depression and needed a change. I took time to focus on my mental health. At the same time, I wanted to raise a family, but to say I have quit music is not true. This God given gift is in my blood and it's something I can't quit." While updating her fans on social media in August 2023, Vanessa shared that giving her life to Christ had been the best decision she made for herself. "I was depressed and exhausted at the height of my career. I kept going, but I was sick and a workaholic, suffering inside. I had the greatest fans in the world, but I needed true happiness because all that glitters is not gold. My spirit wasn't at peace, so something needed to change. I surrendered and said, 'God, you can have my heart.' Jesus blessed me, healed me, and continues to work on me." Well, Vanessa described herself as a vessel chosen to bring goodness to the world, and she said, "My fans are probably asking themselves right now, are you never going to sing again? Are we never going to see you perform?" Let me reiterate. I love music. I love to create. I love to perform. I am a vessel. This is what I was brought to earth to be. Maybe I was meant to be a vessel in this moment, having gone through everything I have experienced, so I can share the honest truth about things you might not hear anywhere else. He has two daughters with Nika the Queen. He also has a child with his ex Christine. This is none other than Dr. Obweneke, and in 2019, the comedian introduced Christine, to whom he proposed to in 2021, and the couple parted ways after 3 years in marriage. Dr. Obweneke now says that the broken unions taught him great lessons, adding that he is not ashamed of his two failed marriages. With my experience of my two failed marriages, which I am not ashamed of, I like how guys have tried to attack me with that, but I always tell myself these are my battles. They have their own too that we don't get to know about. Just because I am in the public eye where people are privy to what is mine doesn't mean they don't have their battles. And so I say to myself, the critics can have their battles, I have mine too, he said during an interview while speaking to Nairobi News. Well, currently, Dr. Ogweneke is in a relationship with Mariam Baraza, whom he publicly introduced as his wife in July this year. In a candid interview on August 20th, 2024, Ogweneke shared the details while hosting media personality Willis Raburu. He was reflecting on his past when the father of three shared how he questioned God after his second marriage fell apart. He felt disheartened despite his efforts to be a supportive partner and a responsible father. He said, I told God again, I have tried doing everything right. I have been supportive, prayerful, and diligent as a baby daddy, even with my ex wife. I have made sure everything is in order, but still, this marriage is failing. How can I stand before people as Dr. Obweneke and speak to men with authority? Well, in the aftermath of the breakup, he took time to introspect and examine the patterns that might have contributed to his failed relationships, and he traced his fear of abandonment back to his childhood, revealing that his mother left him when he was just a week old, and his father remarried when he was 4. Uh, Dr. Ogweneke says that he was raised by various relatives and spending time working on farms in Western Kenya and Malava. Ogweneke did not grow up with his father or stepmother, which instilled in him a deep-seated fear of being abandoned. This fear manifested in his relationships, where he admitted to holding back emotionally, loving from a distance to protect himself from potential heartbreak.